Hi, hello friends, and welcome to the Fayetteville Public Library's Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Jessica, and today I have a friend here with me. Hi, my name is Paxton. This is Paxton, and he just moved here, and so I really wanted to invite him to our preschool storytime. I love storytimes. My old library had storytime too. Yeah, that's why, Paxton, I knew you loved storytime so much, so I invited you to mine because you were telling me that you were having trouble making friends. Yeah, making friends is really hard, especially when you're new. Well, I decided that we would have a special story time all about friendship, and that way we could read books and sing songs, and I'll teach you all my tricks for making friends, all of my strategies, and then that'll set you up. That way you will be able to make tons of friends. Oh, thank you, I'm so excited. Also, don't forget, you have so many friends here at Storytime watching. So make sure you wave and don't forget about all our friends at home. Hi, friends. I'm so excited to be here and to meet you. Yay! Okay, Paxton, before we get started, I always make some announcements because we have so many things going on here at the library that I want to tell my friends who are watching so that they know they can come to the library and have lots of fun. So the first thing I'm going to tell them about is Super Saturday. Super Saturday? That sounds amazing. It is amazing. On Saturdays, we have really cool stuff. And this Saturday, we have Danielle Musselman who's coming. Wow, she's awesome. She is awesome. Do you like Razorback basketball? I sure do. Woo pigs. I'm new, but I'm not that new. Yes, we love basketball here too, and we love Coach Musselman, and we're so excited that his wife Danielle Musselman, who is amazing, is coming to read us some stories. So please make sure you join us for that. Check all that out on our webpage under events, and make sure you come see us. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be there. That sounds so fun. Okay, the next thing we do, Paxton, is we always have a welcome song to get our minds and our bodies ready. Then we're going to read some books, we're going to sing some songs, and we're going to talk about my friendship strategies. That sounds great. What's the welcome song? How do I get my body ready? Okay, well, I will give you directions. Just follow what I do, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to greet each other. And we're going to smile at each other because that will make our hearts feel good. Sounds great. So it starts like this. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Next, Paxton, we're going to get our hands ready. Can you clap with me? This is a clapping one, so I thought we could clap together. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Now we're going to get our arms ready. Hi, hello, and stretch up high, stretch up high, stretch up high. Can you stretch really high? Hi, hello, and stretch up high today. Now we're going to get our brains ready. And to do that, we're going to cross our arms. Can you cross your arms? Hi, hello, and cross your arms, cross your arms, cross your arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms today. How does crossing your arms help your brain get ready? Oh, we'll see, down the middle of your body, you have something called a midline. And when you cross the midline with your arms like this, that helps your brain get stronger. That's kind of like a little brain work. It turns your brain on because it's having to cross the midline. That's just a little trick to help get your brain ready. Now we're going to get our whole bodies ready. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep today. Oh, wow, that did make me feel better. My whole body feels relaxed. That's the point. 3 big, deep breaths really help your body relax. So we got our hands ready, we got our arms ready, we got our brains ready, we got our hearts ready, and we got our bodies ready. So now I'm going to read you a story, because you're not the only person who's ever had trouble making friends. This is a story about Beekle, who comes to our world. He's an imaginary friend, but he comes to our world looking for a friend, and he kind of has a hard time. So I think you're going to like this story. So why don't I set you right up here, Paxton, so you can see the book? Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay, perfect. It's called Beekle, The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend, by Dan Sintot. Okay, Beekle. Beekle. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. Oh, this kitty's being imagined, so now he gets to go to the real world. But his turn never came. Poor Beekle. His mind filled with the thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, maybe his friend was too busy winning trophies or reading books or baking cakes or singing songs or juggling. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. See, he got on a boat and he's sailing away. He's not going to sit and wait. He's going to take it. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. That's a big whale. Until he reached the real world. That's where we live. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed a nap time. Boy, isn't that the truth. I love a good nap time, guys. Then he finally saw something familiar, so he followed. He must know him. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. Poor Beekle. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello? Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that just felt right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Aw, she names him Beekle. I'm Beekle. Hi, Beekle. So sweet. It says, Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. Look at all the drawings. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together, they did the unimaginable. They made lots of new friends. The end. Isn't that a sweet story? Just about, striking out, being determined, and making a friend. Because sometimes you do have to do a little work. Sometimes friends come easily, and sometimes, like Beekle, you kind of have to work for it a little bit. So I really like that story. So Paxton, what did you like about that story? I really liked how at the end, they made lots of friends. It wasn't just one imaginary friend. It was like lots of friends, and that's what I want. I want lots of friends. Well, Beekle, you're not Beekle. Oh, I'm so sorry. Paxton. Hold on, Paxton. What's going on? My microphone fell. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Okay, are we good? We're good. So I wanted to say a little poem because, like you said, you want lots of friends. So here's a little poem I have. It's called Two Little Friends, and it goes like this. 2 little friends are better than 1, and 3 are better than 2, and 4 are much better still. Think of what 4 little friends could do. Isn't that cute? You want to sing it again? Yeah, let's do it together. Okay. 2 little friends are better than 1, and 3 are better than 2, and 4 are much better still. Just think of what 4 little friends could do. Oh, that was cute. Very cute. So when I get a friend, what do I do next? Well, when you get a friend, you have to make sure you're a good friend, because meeting somebody is just half the work. The rest of the work comes with keeping them. And you have to remember that with people, it's important that you are kind and you have a good time together, that being around each other makes you both happy and makes you both feel good. And there are some tricks to that. One of the things we're going to talk about is sharing. Sharing? Does that mean I give somebody all my stuff? Not quite. I can tell you feel some type of way about giving people all your stuff. You don't have to give them all your stuff. It's just that when you want to make a friend, part of making a friend is making sure they're having a good time too, not just you. You need to have a good time. They need to have a good time too. So sometimes if you have lots of fun toys, letting them play with those toys with you or sharing those toys, that's going to help them feel good, and then they're going to have good feelings when they think about you. Oh, that's a good way to think about it. I do want my friend to feel really good, especially when they play with me. Yes, and sharing is part of that. So I'm going to read a book to you today about 2 incredible best friends, probably the most best friends of best friends you could ever think of, Elephant and Piggy. And we're going to read about Elephant and Piggy and about sharing and just about how good friendship can make you feel. Okay, I'm excited. I love Elephant and Piggy. Those are my favorite books. I knew that. That's why I picked this for you. And they have so many good lessons about friendship. Okay, so let's get back in your spot so you can see the book. You good? Okay. This is called Should I Share My Ice Cream? Well, it's a tough one because ice cream is so good that when you love it, it does make it hard to share. Should I Share My Ice Cream by Mo Willems. Ice cream, get your cold ice cream for a hot day. Oh boy, ice cream. 1 ice cream, please. Here you go. I bet he got pistachio or mint. It's green. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I love ice cream. Wait. Piggy loves ice cream too. Piggy is my best friend. Should I share my ice cream with her? Should I share my awesome, yummy, sweet, super great, tasty, nice, cool ice cream? Maybe Piggy does not like this flavor. Sharing a flavor Piggy does not like would be wrong. I will eat the ice cream. Wait, Piggy will like this flavor. It is very yummy. I will share my ice cream. It will not be easy. Hey, Piggy is not here. She does not know I have ice cream. ice cream. Where is Piggy? What if she is sad somewhere? I must find her. When I do, I will say, would you like some of my ice cream? Then she will say, thank you, that would cheer me up. Then I will give her my ice cream to share. Yum. Then my best friend will be happy. I will do it. I will share my ice cream. Oh no. What happened to his ice cream while he was debating about sharing? Well, it melted. Oh, Piggy and Gerald. What are we going to do? No! Now Piggy cannot have any of my ice cream. Now I cannot have any of my ice cream. I blew it. Do we see what's happening? You look sad. Would you like some of my ice cream? Thank you. That would cheer me up. Yum. That was not my plan. Oh well, this works too. Oh, I'm glad they finally got to share some ice cream, but I will say in this time of a pandemic, it's probably not a good idea to share ice cream with your best friends. My advice would be to buy 2 ice creams, one for you and one for your friend. That's what I would do. Plus, those cones aren't very big. It's hard to share a little bit of ice cream like that. I'm all for let's share, but, let's buy 2. All righty, that was a good book. I hope you liked that, Paxton. Yeah, that was a really good book. I like how Elephant really got to see how good it felt to be shared with. And he was a good friend. He was a good friend. It's hard when you have something you really, really love. Sometimes it is really hard to share it. But always remember, you don't have to give them the whole thing. You guys can do it together. You can split it. And like I always said, go ahead and buy 2 ice creams. Yeah, I like that plan. That's a good plan. And that's good to remember. I want my friends to feel good. I care about them. That's what makes me such a good friend. It is. You sharing shows up that you care. That's why they always say sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. That's good. That's good. I'm going to write that down. Good. Well, I wrote it for you over here on the board, and I'll show you that in a little bit. We're going to sing another song together, and it's going to be a duet. Do you know what a duet is? No, I don't know what a duet is. It's where I sing some of the song and you sing some of the song. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, so I'll start. This is a song that I learned about friendship when I was a Girl Scout. A Girl Scout? Yeah, that's where I got to go and I learned how to do a bunch of things and I made a bunch of friends and I sold some cookies. In fact, I think you can buy cookies now from Girl Scouts. So if you have a Girl Scout, you can get some cookies. I love cookies. So do I. Okay, you ready? I'll start. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. Oh, that's nice. A fire burns bright, it warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. You have one hand, I have the other. Put them together and we have each other. Oh, Paxton, this is sweet. Silver is precious, gold is too. I am precious and you are too. You help me and I'll help you, and together we will see it through. Across the land, across the sea, friends forever we will always be. Oh, Paxton, that was magnificent. I really felt that we were going to be friends forever at the end there, because you were singing so beautifully. Ah, I love it, friend. Yeah. What book are we going to read next? Oh, you're going to love this book, Paxton. I love this book because it's written by my favorite author, and it's named after me. Oh, dropped it. It's named after me, so you know it's got to be the best book ever. It's called Jessica by Kevin Hinkes. I love Kevin Hinkes. He writes all of my very favorite books. So, of course, I couldn't resist reading this one about Jessica. This one's also about imaginary friends, because sometimes it's hard to find friends in real life, so you can have practice imaginary friends in the meantime. Jessica says, hold on to that, Jessica. Ruthie Sims didn't have a dog. She didn't have a cat or a brother or a sister, but Jessica was the next best thing. Jessica is my best friend. There's Jessica. Jessica went wherever Ruthie went. My toes are cold too, Jessica. To the moon, to the playground, to Ruthie's grandma's for the weekend. Not too high, Jessica. Jessica's not ready yet. There is no Jessica, said Ruthie's parents. But there was. She ate with Ruthie, looked at books with Ruthie, and took turns stacking blocks with Ruthie, building towers. Careful, Jessica, it's hot. Once upon a time, Jessica. Oh, Jessica seems like a great friend. If Ruthie was mad, so was Jessica. If Ruthie was sad, Jessica was too. And if Ruthie was glad, Jessica felt exactly the same. When Ruthie accidentally spilt some juice, she said, Jessica did it, and she's sorry. When Ruthie's parents called a babysitter because they wanted to go to a movie one night, Ruthie said, Jessica has a stomachache and wants you to stay home. And when Ruthie turned 5, it was Jessica's 5th birthday too. We're 5. There is no Jessica, said Ruthie's parents. But there was. She went to bed with Ruthie. Sleep tight, Jessica. She got up with Ruthie. Rise and shine, Jessica. And she stayed with Ruthie all the while in between. Ready or not, here I come, Jessica. On the night before the first day of kindergarten, Ruthie's mother said, I think Jessica should stay home tomorrow. Ruthie's father said, You'll meet a lot of nice children. You can make new friends. But Jessica went anyway. Come on, Jessica. It'll be okay. Jessica wanted to go home so badly that Ruthie had to hold her hands and whisper to her. When the teacher announced everyone's name, Ruthie and Jessica weren't listening. Jessica crawled through a tunnel with Ruthie. Don't get lost, Jessica. She took a nap with Ruthie. I can't sleep either, Jessica. And she shared Ruthie's paintbrush during art. Oh, that's a sad face picture. I think Ruthie's feeling a little nervous at school. When all the children lined up 2 by 2 to march to the lavatory, that's a fancy way of saying bathroom, Jessica was right next to Ruthie. A girl came up to Ruthie and stood by her side. Can I be your partner? She asked. Ruthie didn't know what to say. My name is Jessica, said the girl. It is? Said Ruthie. The girl nodded. Mine's Ruthie, said Ruthie, smiling. And they walked down the hallway hand in hand. Ruthie Sims didn't have a dog. She didn't have a cat or a brother or a sister. But Jessica was even better. The end. Aw. So she got to meet a real Jessica and have a real Jessica friend. Jessicas make the best friends, if I say so myself. Just kidding. Everybody can make a good friend. Alrighty, Paxton. Wow, I really like that book. I think I would like to make a new friend. Well, when you start school, Paxton, which you're going to soon, you're going to meet so many friends. Yeah, but it's still really hard. Like, what do? Do you just tell somebody, hey, you're my friend? Not quite. This brings me to my friendship making web. Okay, so do you know what a web is? Looks like a bunch of circles, kind of. So it's where you have a big idea, and that is friendship. And then I have lots of other ideas that I've put here as little categories for us to talk about. Okay, friendship. So the first thing I want to talk about with friendship, Paxton, is called ask/invite. So Paxton, when you're at school or on the playground or even here at the library, if you see somebody playing or doing something that you'd like to do, my advice for making a friend is to ask if you can play. So you would go up to your friend and you would tap, 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 or say, excuse me, may I play with you? Can I play here? Can I play with you? Just like that. You just like walk up and say, hey, can I play with you? Exactly. You can just walk up and say, hey, can I play with you? Or another way to see it, you could also, if you're the one sitting down and playing and you see somebody walking by, you can invite them to play with you. So you can say, hi, my name's Paxton. Do you want to play? That seems very, simple. It is simple, Paxton. Just letting people know how you feel and just being upfront and honest and saying, hey, I'd like to play with you. You'd be surprised. A lot of people might say yes. That's easier than I thought. It can be. It takes a lot of courage because, there's a chance they could say no. And if they say no, that's okay. They're allowed to say no. It just means you have to move on and find somebody else. Oh, that would make me feel so sad if they said no. I know, and it might happen. That's why it takes courage to ask. But I think you'll find if you are kind, they'll probably open themselves up to you. And if they don't, that's okay. They may just have something else going on. Okay, so what's the next bubble? Okay, I put ask and advice or invite. The next bubble is also hobbies. I put hobbies there because that's a good way to meet friends. So what are some things you like to do? I really like Legos. Oh, Legos is fun. And reading and playing music and playing outside. Oh, those are good things. And all great hobbies for making friends. So let's say you really like playing Lego. Sometimes here at the libraries, we have Lego playtime. And you could come play Legos. And while you're playing Legos, you might see other children who like to play Legos. And you could ask them to play or invite them to play. Yeah. Oh, I would love to have a friend who liked to build Legos. I know you would. Also, you said you like playing outside. If you like soccer or riding bikes or rollerblading, all of these things will get you around people, and then you can ask to be friends. Same thing with reading books. You love coming to the library. We have lots of ways to read books together and coming to story time. Hopefully, when all of our friends can come here in person, it'll be easy for you to make friends. There's also, lots of things that happen at the library. We have art classes. We're going to have music classes. So the library is a great place to come and make friends. Yeah. Oh, I love it here. The next one I have is sharing, which we talked about, because part of getting a friend is keeping a friend. And sharing helps you feel good and them feel good. Because to keep a friend, they have to feel good when they play with you. And you have to feel good when you play with them. Next, I have be kind. That's important. In order to be a good friend, you have to be kind. And sometimes that means thinking about them before you think about yourself. And that kind of goes along with sharing. Sharing is an example of being kind. Then I also have trust. When you make a friend, you have to be able to trust them, which means if they do something you don't like, you have to trust that, one, you can talk to them about it, and two, that they're probably not going to do something that's intentionally hurting your feelings. They're probably not hurting your feelings on purpose. Like one time, it's hard when I have a friend and we don't want to play the same things. Well, I have to trust that my friend still likes me even if we play something different. Oh, yeah. What about if you have a friend and then they play with somebody else? That's awful. No, Paxton, remember you have to be kind and trust. So it's okay if your friend is playing with somebody else. You have to trust that they're still your friend, okay? Man, this is good advice. I like this friendship web. Yeah, so this is just kind of some tools to put in your toolbox to help you in your friendship making journey. So you can find friends through your hobbies. Always ask them to play or invite them to play with you. And then once you have your friends, remember you got to be kind. You need to share. And you need to trust that they really do like you and still want to be your friends, even if they want to play something different or somebody else. And another one I should put on here is respect. Respect is a big part of friendship. So like I said, if somebody is telling you no, if they don't feel like playing, you respect that, give them space, and they will be able to trust you that you care about them and their boundaries. Man, that's some good advice. I'm going to write all of this down. Thank you so much, Miss Jessica. Are we friends? Yes, Paxton, I think we are friends. In fact, I have something that I want to give you because you are my friend. Let me get it real fast. I made us friendship bracelets. So here's one I made for myself. I used a pipe cleaner and I used lots of little straw pieces. And I made a bracelet for me by putting the straw on the pipe cleaner. And I made one for you too. So let me put that on your wrist. I'm going to have the stuff to make bracelets set up at the table so you can come and make a bracelet for you and a bracelet for your favorite person. Maybe that's your best friend. Maybe your mom or dad is your best friend, or your brother and sister, or your cousin, or your grandma. But anywho, look at that. Aren't we cute? Friends forever. Well, thank you guys for coming to our story time and for learning about friendship with me and Paxton. He's going to be around here too. You'll probably see him at a lot of story times. Yay! Okay. Paxton, we always end with our goodbye song. So my goodbye song goes like this. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sitting. Thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over, hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Thank you, friends, for coming to my story time. And I hope you were able to learn about how to make friends and how to keep friends. And as always, I'm your friend, you're my friend, and I can't wait to see you in person soon. Bye, guys.